DSMS, it's Natasha.
And Sam with your January 31st edition of DSMS TV News.
If you didn't know, there was a super blue lunar moon last night.
A super blue lunar moon is a combination of three things.
A supermoon, meaning it was bigger than normal in the sky.
And blue moon means that it was the second full moon in the month.
And at 4:51 a.m., the moon had a lunar eclipse.
The last time we had the phenomenon was in 1866.
High school registrations will begin on Monday, February 5th.
These are very important presentations, so be sure to arrive at school on time.
On Thursday, lists will be posted on the Media Center windows. Please be sure to check the list so you know which classroom to report to for your presentations.
And now to the birthdays.
Good morning, Desert Shadows Middle School. Believe it or not, we find ourselves right now right in the heart of our third quarter of instruction. We're here to remind all students that there are a lot of people that are dialed into your success at this point in the school year. First, I think about our teachers and staff who care about your performance and your grades. Tonight, we're meeting with parents. We met with parents last night. They care about your grades and your performance at school. And finally, I know last week we went to Horizon High School with our 8th grade. And your 8th grade teachers next year, if you're in the 7th, or your 9th grade teachers next year, are really going to be looking at your 3rd and 4th quarter of performance. So ask yourself this question: are your grades aligned with your best effort? Are you doing your best at school at this point in the quarter? Are there a few things that you could be doing to help yourself be more successful in school?
Well, I think for a lot of our students, there is one thing we could all work on, and that is making sure that we're free of distractions. I see a lot of students at our school finding themselves in the middle of some distracting things, and most of that revolves around the use of the cell phone. We do have a policy at our school where at 8 o'clock when first period starts, the cell phone should be away, off, and in the backpack. It should remain off and in the backpack until lunch. The problem is I'm seeing a lot of people trying to get the phone out in between classes during passing periods, and sometimes when I walk through classrooms, I do see people during their free time or work time using their phones. And so Mr. Hummert and I are here to tell you that that is not an appropriate use of your phone. We truly only want to see them before school, at lunch, and after school. And so that goes for all of you, even during times like STAT when you don't have anything to do. Please leave your phone in your backpack.
And we ask our teachers to help us remind students of this expectation. We're asking our duty aides that if they see students that have the phone even in their hand, moving from class to class, that's not the right place for it. It's supposed to be stowed in the backpack. And we're asking for the support and help of our teachers to remind students of this expectation. We're asking our duty aides that if they see students that have the phones in the hand during those passing periods, anytime that's not before school, lunch, or after school, you might get a referral for electronic device if that's the case. So let's tighten up our things around cell phones, and I think that'll help us all stay better focused on our schoolwork.
Yes, so now that we're all focused and we've talked about so many serious things, let's talk about something fun. Let's see, what did we do that was fun last semester?
Last semester, I remember soundly defeating the 8th and 7th grade students in the basketball competition on the half days around conferences.
Yeah, that was
So
fun.
what should we do this year?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Staff versus student volleyball. It's going to begin tomorrow. We're going to have assemblies towards the end of the day. Thursday, it's going to be against the 7th grade, and we're going to take on the All-Stars this time.
All-Stars are coming for you, staff!
You think?
We're-
I'm ready.
We're being courageous because I've seen our all-star volleyball team and they can perform. But we also have teachers that are very, how would you say,
Well, we've been practicing.
old, seasoned?
Yes, wise. We make good decisions. We know how to pass off the ball, and we've put our egos aside.
So 7th grade, we will be we'll be taking on. Tomorrow we'll be taking on the 7th grade, and then on Friday, at the end of our half day, we'll take on the 8th grade. We look forward to a great, friendly competition and a lot of fun in the gym. So make your posters and get
Yes.
your cheers ready, and we'll see you in the courtyard.
See you there.
We let them in!
Hey DSMS, it's Camden with the birthdays. Today's birthdays are Cameron Bauman. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Now back to the anchors.
The following clubs are meeting today after school: Gaming Club in room A5, and STEM Club in D3.
However, there is no ceramics club today.
DSMers, don't forget to order your yearbook.
The deadline to order them is February 5th.
You must pre-order on Live Touch. Only $30 to see your beautiful faces.
Your parents have received reminder emails. One is going home on February 2nd, but tell them to search their old emails on Live Touch.
You only have 12 more days.
That's all for today, DSMS.